It's a National Geographic opportunity here for everybody while I set up the stream. Hello and welcome to another Monkey Island stream. I believe everything's set up the way it's supposed to, but before I begin, I must do a bunch of technical stuff. Hey, did anybody see that they have The Real Ghostbusters on Netflix? It's amazing. That's what I was doing with most of my time, to be honest with you. It's been a while since I've come back to do a stream. I know that's not an old person joke. But, yes, I am very excited to be back. And yes, I was very excited that they put The Real Ghostbusters back on Netflix. So if you haven't seen that yet, you need to go watch it. It's required viewing material, so please get to that as soon as you can. Very important. Just need to make a few little tweets here. Must tweet with your Twitter. And then I'll be good to go. Okay, I don't really see anything happening right now. Alright, so let's just dive into the game. We're going to have some fun. Here we go. Alright. If you were with me last time, you know that I was able to get the storekeeper's note. And I need this in order to go get a boat from Stan. I already collected all my crew, so the next thing left is to go get Governor Marley. Oh, and you know, I never once went inside the church yet, but I feel like I should show you guys what it looks like. I like the church, but fair warning, the music in there is pretty intense. Oh! And realistically, this is the most you're going to get from the church, so let's go back outside. Alright. I'm going to go visit some boat sales people. I don't think there's anything left over here in terms of these characters. Things start speeding up a little bit more once we get over to Monkey Island. But right now is one of the parts that I like but don't really care for as much, which is haggling with Stan to get a boat. I thought you could look at the moon. I guess not. Okay. Walking to the cliffside. And walking to... Oh. Useless. Watch person. Used Ship Emporium. Here we go. Oh. Sorry. Was adjusting the volume and I exploded everything immediately. Howdy. Actually, let me turn this up just a little bit so I can immerse more. I knew you'd come back. Everybody does. You know why they come back? Just look at all these ships. I've got something for everyone. Come take a look around. I'm sure he doesn't really sound like that, being more of a piratey thing, but eh. So what else can I show you? It looks like he's wearing a sombrero as opposed to a pirate hat. I like sombreros. Alright, now... I don't remember if he makes me look at all the other ships first, or if I can just go straight to haggling with the boat. And if I can, I'm going to do that. Because I'd prefer just to have that and get out of the way with that. And there they go. Okay. I think we have to begin credit from the storekeeper. And now that I think about it, I may have to actually go through every single one of the boats for him to bring it down the price. Because the idea is to get it below 5,000 pieces of 8, which is some ridiculous arbitrary currency. If the storekeeper trusts you enough to give you a letter of credit, then you must be an honest man with some steady income, right? Oh, right. Sounds like Dan when he's applying for anything. Let's get down to brass. I know you want it. You know you want it. And I know that you know that I want to sell it, so let's talk. Oh, here we go. Well, what do you think it's worth? And it tells me where it starts off. Okay, so we gotta haggle them down 5,000 pieces of 8. And I think, if I remember correctly, you do it with this, the extras. You make it sound as less impressive as possible. Or rather, you seem how you don't need much of it. And I don't think he actually takes it below 5,000. You actually have to... You have to actually get it as close to 5,000 as possible, and then use your credit, and then I think he lets you get it. So I think I can live without that particular piece of junk. Okay, but don't blame me if you run into an iceberg or something. Too soon, Stan. Too soon. Did I tell you about the anti-lock anchor? I think I can live without that particular piece of junk. And by the way, when you're figuring out that this is what you have to do the first time, when you're like 8 years old, it's very difficult. You have no idea what the heck you're supposed to do. You just end up just clicking anything to see what will make a difference. And I think what you do is that after you keep telling him that you don't need that particular piece of junk enough times, eventually he revalues the boat at much, much less, and that's when you get the idea, oh, I gotta bring down the price. The velour sail covers. I think I can live without that particular piece of junk. Don't you think so too, Stan? The tachometer. And I usually like to go at least like 10 at a time, and then I'll check to see where it's left us. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the elevator made with wood from Burgundy wine cakes? Casks, or whatever. Ugh. See, this is possibly my least favorite part of Monkey Island. This necessarily, maybe one more part is a little bit annoying. But this is one of the two most annoying parts of this game. Because you're really just spamming the same dialogue over and over again until he brings it down in price, and then you can buy it. But it's not very stimulating to watch, but it is necessary. And it is a part of Monkey Island, and you must watch it. It's very important. You'll be able to say, I lived through it. I watched it. I know how to haggle with Stan now. And you'll be able to breeze through the first Monkey Island like there's no tomorrow. Because we all know in life, that's what matters. Being able to play Monkey Island. Maybe Ghostbusters. Rack and pinion steering. I had no idea what that was until it stopped working on my car. Then I realized it's an expensive thing to not have working. Apparently the car likes to turn. Alright, so now we've done a repeat of something you'd asked, so I'm going to say enough about extras already. And I'm going to say, how much do you think it's worth? See, he brought it down at least 37 pieces of 8. So, I'd like to make you an offer. I'd like to make you an offer you can't refuse, Stan. Now, I know you can get it below 5,000, I think, if you spend a lot of time here. But I've gotten him to accept the 4,000 pieces of 8 before, and I've gotten him to accept the 3,000 pieces of 8 before. And I think I did that just because I was bored and I played the game over and over again. So I was like, how much lower can I get it? But I'm going to try 4,000. He should probably decline that, and I'm going to try 3,000. See what he says. I got all day. Alright, let's talk some more extras. In the meantime, I can discuss. Let's see, I think I can live without this particular piece of junk. You know, I remember when I first got Monkey Island, and all I could think about was playing it. It was such a different game at the time. It was like, holy crap, you're this character immersed in this world. I guess it's what most people feel now, like when they play. It's going to sound like a very strong leap, like here, but playing like Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto 4 for the first time, we were like, oh my goodness, I'm actually completely immersed in this game. I am this character. Whatever I do has consequences in the real life, or consequences in the world of that game. So, but at the time, it was like this game for me. So it was so fascinating to see the stories, see all the different characters you would go. They would each tell you different things. And I think what I loved about this game is that there was an element of the characters weren't necessarily there to help you, as they were to just make it more and more difficult for you to progress in the game. So it teaches you to kind of like read between the lines of what the characters are saying. Be like, oh, okay, this guy's a shyster. So how do I get him to? How do I use that against him? Well, I'll just insult everything that he has a big old bravado about, which surprisingly works in real life as well if you're careful. If you're real careful, you talk to salespeople, and the second they know you want something, that's it. They bring on the full swagger. No, they got the financing, gotta do everything. But if you kind of don't let them like feel like they've got their meat hooks in you, then you can pretty much get away with a lot of stuff. Now, I know haggling is probably a thing of the past for most people, but in El Paso, when you live close to the border, haggling still works sometimes, depending on where you go. I guess I'll float without it. Barely. But wait, there's more. You don't say. Did I tell you about the Valor sale covers? He changed now. He's a very angry Irish person. Okay, one more, and then I'm going to see if he's lowered the price anymore. I think the real trick here is that you could just spam this conversation back and forth for about 10 minutes while like you're doing something else, and then eventually he'll bring it down so low that you'll just be able to buy it. My whole goal is that I just want to be able to buy it and move. And I think that if you buy the boat before you go get your crew, you go to he says, okay, once you have your crew, then meet me at the dock. And then you meet him at the dock. And then you have to, nothing happens. But if you have, okay, see, he didn't lower it at all. Okay, so I know there's something else I'm doing. I need to do. I think I might need to walk away from him. Could be wrong. Oh, I'm just noticing here that I need to lower the game screen just a little bit. To the side. And there we go. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. How's that? Is that better? Right there. That was great. Let's not tell Dan that happened. Okay. Well, maybe you're right. Let's see if that had any effect on the actual price of the boat. Well, what do you think it's worth? Oh, see, he did lower it. So he did lower it. So I'm going to talk extras. Well, actually, I'm just going to try to offer him the 4,000. See if he'll take it. Let's see. 4,000. See, now this is the actual weird part about me that's actually wants to talk him down, because I don't want him to get away with the full 5,000, because now it's taking me forever. I think I can live without this particular piece of junk. Does your wife know you're such a cheapskate? Does your mother know? Did I tell you about the elevator made with wood from Burgundy wine casks? Well, I think I can live without that particular piece of junk. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the simulated wood sightings? Okay. We'll see if he'll take the 5,000. If he does, move on to the next part. I really don't want to be spending too much time on this. I think now he's ready to take the 5,000. But I'm still going to try the 4,000. Oh, there we go. Got it. See? He would have taken 5,000 last time I'm betting. But I guess now it's like he'll take the 4,000. And I thought I was going to give my children Christmas presents this year. Oh, and by the way, whatever it is that you pay for it has absolutely no effect on the quality of the ship when you get it. It's the exact same no matter what, so it works out. I gotta talk these numbers by my boss, even though the place is named Stan's. Used cars, or used boats. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, and he's gonna talk for 5,000 miles. Kind of looks like Jim Carrey, doesn't he? See you at the dock, and don't forget your crew, all 3 of them. And I guess that's supposed to be your cue that you need at least 3 before you can go on to the next part of it. It's a striking yellow color. I think before I leave... Huh. Oh, he already gave me the compass and the business card. Good. All right, let's go. All right, so the next part is then getting on the boat and beginning my trip to Monkey Island. Finally. Game's called Secret of Monkey Island. Here we go. Hey, it's a good thing you showed up. 10 people have offered to buy this baby off me while I've been standing here waiting for you. But I said, no way! I know a guy who's in love with the ship, and it would break his heart to lose it. Am I right? Of course I am. I mean, just look at her. Sleek. Aerodynamic. A buoyant barnacle-covered beauty. Oh, bless his heart, Stan. You're so poetic with your words. And a shooting star to match. I think we're having a real moment here. I've changed my mind. I can't give her up. You can have your money back. How could I sell something so dear? Then again, a deal's a deal, right? Suddenly. I think the worst part about this is how true to life it actually can be. Whoops, I almost forgot to give you this free seafaring literature. My gift to you. Just remember where you got it. Stains. I mean, stands. Maybe I should have gotten that extended warranty after all. Huh. Hey, long time no see. Otis, you little two-faced cretin. Have you come to be on my crew? Your Aunt Tilly makes lousy carrot cake. Otis, I thought I'd never see you again. The carrot cake. Oh, come on, don't be bitter. I'm here to help, not just for the money. Money? Yeah, we are getting paid for this, right? Boy, talk about a crummy attitude. Glad you could make it, Carla. Is it true what I heard about you and the shopkeeper? It's my best one. And look, it's Meat Hook. I need him to go back to my place and pick up my bags. What's going on here? Where's our ship? Where's our crew? That is basically every Why Did Ask For meeting known to man. Pat, where's the professional? Where's the other professional? I am the professional. No, you're not. All right. Through the courageous leadership of Captain Threepwood, the Sea Monkey Island, undaunted by their lack of navigational equipment or expertise, the crew begins to plan their voyage. We have a visitor in the chat room today, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to say it's great to be working with such a fine crew. The voyage ahead is not going to be easy. It's going to take skill, endurance, and most of all, teamwork. First, I thought we'd assign some duties. What is it that we were suckered into doing again? This is exactly like a why did ask for meeting. I made a list of things we need to do. Suckered is right. I don't see what the big deal is with rescuing the governor. She can clearly take care of herself. The way I look at it, we've got this great ship. Well, we've got a ship. Now we don't kick back, tie a rope to the wheel, and cruise for a while. I could use a little work on my tan. Come to think of it, I've been kind of stressed out lately. I could use a rest. Then it's decided. We cruise the Caribbean. And that's usually the conclusion that we come to as well. It's great. So, now we have the boat, and that took a fair amount of time. I can't tell you as a kid how long it took for me to get to this point and how happy I was to actually see that there was a part past Malee Island. So I think now what I'm going to do is just start collecting all the items, and then I'll probably start wrapping it up from that point. We've been going for what, 20 minutes? Doing good so far. Alright, let's look around a bit. Oh, and there's a person. Oh, the person in the chat. I know that person. I think his name is Dan. And look at drawer. There's an old dusty book inside. Now this part I more or less remember how to do, but I think... No. Pick up the oil. Oh my goodness. Walk the feather pen. Pick up the feather pen. Look at the bed. It's made. Maybe a dealer prep. Must be a dealer prep. Look at ink. Pick up the ink. Go to the cabinet. Open the cabinet. Okay, yeah, I need a key for that. And I think the key is over here. Oh, before I do that, I should probably yell at my crew. Tell them to get on the ball. What a bunch of lazy pigs. Yeah, Dan's called us that before. Nothing. Talk to him again. Hey guys, what's happening? I hear the weather's pretty nice over by Monkey Island. I'm going to give you mutineers 5 seconds to come to your senses. I think I'm going to get back to tending the ship. I'm going to give you... I'm going to threaten them with empty threats. Then I'm going to start kicking some butt. Does the word key haul mean anything to you? To haul under the keel of a ship as punishment or torture. Thank you, Dan. I never have to tell you guys what you already know. That's the wonderful part about Why Did Ask For. It's a fight for control, and then it's a mutiny, and then it's okay. Let's get back to work. All right. So I think I need some stuff down here. Go down there, Guybrush, please. All right, cool. I think in here is some wine that I need. Pick up chest. No, I have to look in there. I think I'll take some. Okay, let's go over to the rope. Need to pick up the rope. Need to go to the chests. Look at the chests. Oh, went to the wrong side. Open chests. Okay, look at the kegs. Open kegs. Wow, gunpowder. And you had to be really observant back then. You just had to find everything and anything that might help you progress to the next part. And I think that's everything. Okay. Now the next thing I need is the key to that cabinet. So I have to go over here. Ah, see? Pick up the pot. And Dan will be leaving for now. Thank you for joining us, Dan. You've been a great help as usual. No, but seriously, thank you for stopping by. All right. And look at the cooking pot, which has been on this entire time. And look at it. Okay, and I think that's everything I need. And I got this, which is absolutely not Captain Crunch, because Captain Crunch is a trade brand. And I think we need to open Captain Crunch. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Great! A prize! And we open. No prize. It's a small key with a finely engraved monkey on it. Alright, cool. I think that's everything we need to pick up, so that next time we can move right into the next part of the game. So we're going to go over here. Going to open this. Oh, I need to use key with here. And it looks like a very heavy metal chest. Then we're going to pick up the heavy metal chest. Ah, that's heavy. Filled, no doubt, with gold and jewels. Of course, Guybrush. Open. Look at the chest. Hey, a piece of paper. And some cinnamon sticks. Alright, let's take a look at it. Alright, so basically, I think this is what you need to do in order to actually appear at Monkey Island. And I think we'll go over that next time because it's a pretty long list of things to do. And it takes a while. But after that, we'll be at Monkey Island and we'll be able to explore the land. In any case, thank you for joining us. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot something. No, I'll get it next time. Thank you for joining us. And we will see you next time. Thank you for watching any Why Did Ask For product as it is. And I hope that you look at some of our other content. We'll see you next time. Farewell!